Welcome to Stuttgart Reds TV. This game, the rainout game from a couple nights ago, Stuttgart Reds versus the Angels. Trnava lineup for the Stuttgart Reds: pitching Emil Hunt, catching Laszlo Helvik, at first base Felipe Humberg, at second base Joel Petzold, third base Moritz Kohler, shortstop Oscar Hunt, left center and right Niels Norgel, Theo Pasbach, and Moritz Benke. Leadoff batter Matej Cervela. For the Angels, Trnava, his batting average at 176. He'll be followed by Jan Vankovic, Samuel Dieck. That pitch inside for ball one. Cleanup batter Jakob Horvath, followed by Samuel Cervala, Tobias Baloch. That's ball number two. Michael Binovic, Michael Suchan, and Maximil Verzdek. For all you Slovak fans watching, I apologize if I butcher the name. That's ball number three. Of course, if you watched the last game from the Stuttgart Reds all the way into the ninth inning, 2 innings of extra baseball, and that pitch high for ball four. Stuttgart able to pull the win out 3-2 in the bottom of the ninth inning, which basically qualifies them for the finals. The Angels need this win to be able to qualify for the finals. And ball number 5. Behind the plate is Rob Haas out of the Netherlands. Marco Federico at first base. And that ball gets past the catcher. Ball number 6. A wild pitch. Of course, Stuttgart, having already qualified, basically means this game doesn't really matter too much, although no team wants to go in with a loss. They're not going to waste any pitching. Ball number 7 in a row. And the second walk in a row issued by Emil Hunt. Stuttgart sitting at 4-0, which means they've already qualified for the finals. Angels, Trnava at 3-1. So if they win this game, that means they're in the finals. If they lose, and there's a 3-way logjam at 3-2 between them, the future stars, and Netherlands United. Don't really know who would make it then. I just know Emil Hunt needs to find the strike zone. 2 walks already. A 2-0 count. Of course, he's been catching the whole tournament. This might be a little bit much to ask of him. 3-0. There's strike number 1. And that's ball 4. 3 walks in a row. So bases loaded, no outs, cleanup batter Jakob Horvath with a .500 batting average. And ball 1. Ball 2. So far for the Angels, they've 3-1. They lost their first game 12-2 to Netherlands United, then beat Minsk 9-8. Pick off at third base, runners back. Beat Minsk 9-8. I guess that game went 11 innings. Beat Switzerland 18-6. Then beat the Future Stars 11-5. So again, win and you're in. If you're watching, the chat function is on. There's a walk for the first run. 4 walks in a row given up by Email Hunt. First run of the ball game. Next batter, Samuel Travala. And that ball's grounded to the shortstop. He throws in time to first base. Another run across on the RBI ground out. But the first out of the inning for Stuttgart. Next batter, Tobias Baloch. Ball 2. If you're watching the chat function is on. Give me a shout out. Let me know where you're watching from. There's strike 1. If you have questions, comments, words of wisdom, let me know and I'll get it on the air. Swing and a miss, strike 2. As far as pitching, all teams pitchers have pitch counts. If I pitch 35 pitches today, I can still pitch tomorrow. That pitch misses high, full count. If I pitch between 35 and 60, then I have to have 1 day rest. Anything over that, then it's 2 days rest. So any pitcher throwing today has to stay under 35 to be able to pitch tomorrow. There's another walk. Bases loaded up again. Next batter, Mika Binovic. And Xavi Gonzalez comes out of the mound to talk to his pitcher, see what he's going to do. Again, Stuttgart not wanting to waste any of their best pitchers. As they have already qualified for the finals. Ball number 1. And that pitch all the way to the backstop. Another run scores for the Angels. Trnava. Swing and a miss. Ball number 3, 3-1 to count. Oh, there must have been a change in the lineup. Trnava is batting. He swings and misses at strike number 2. Thank you to Samuel in the chat for letting me know. That's ball number 4. Walk number 6 in the inning. And Mika Suhan, the next batter. Ball 1. I guess my lineup is completely different than the one that's going on, so as soon as I get it back, I'll let you know. Because now I see that Tobias Baloch is in the batter box. And another wild pitch and another run scores for the Angels. That's 4-0. And another pitch gets past the catcher. And the runner takes off from first all the way to second. Gets himself in a rundown. Throw home, not in time. Throw back to second. Goes into center field. So I was just informed that this is inning number 3 of the game. That's why my lineup, bottom of the second inning, makeup of the rain out. So that's probably why my lineup's all messed up. And that's it for Ema Hunt. He tried. So once I get the lineup squared away, I'll let you know. Kannst du mal mir the lineup geben? So my apologies, I was unaware that they were starting the game that was rained out. So we're already in the bottom of the second inning. And now I've got that figured out. And as soon as I get it all squared away, I'll let you know. Score is now 8-2 in favor of the Angels. Trnava. Again, Stuttgart not going to waste any of their pitching for this game simply because they've already qualified for the finals. It's unfortunate for the other teams, but if they were in Stuttgart's position, they'd do the same thing. 8-2 the score. Runner at second base. And Mikhail Binovic, the batter. First pitch in there for strike number one. And the ball gets past the catcher, past the pitcher. Runner able to advance to third. One out. And one strike on the batter. That pitch misses high. Ball number one. Swing and a miss. Strike number two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that ball in the dirt. Binovic does not swing. Ball number 2. Pick off at third base. Good thing the runner blocked the ball. That might have been another run. And ball high. Swing and a miss. Strike number 2. Ball high to Mr. Sushan. Yeah, ball fouled. Back out of place. Count remains full. I guess it wasn't full. We're having a bit of difficulty figuring out the lineup. Sorry about that, folks. There's strike. Oh, got me when we found out that this is the continuation of the game that was rained out. That ball hit high in the air in left center field. Called for and caught by outfielder Joe Petzold for out number 3. And 2 innings complete. 8-2 the score in favor of the Angels. So we're in the top of the third inning, and I've given up on figuring out who's up to bat and who's not. So I'm just going to say number 21's up to bat. And the first pitch, low for ball number 1. And there's a ground ball, but foul. Strike number 1, 1-1 to count. We are again in the top of the third inning. This game resumed from the rain out for a couple nights ago. And again, I apologize for not knowing that we were starting from where it stopped. I thought it was a brand new game. That pitch high, ball 2. And if easy score is correct, pitcher is Philip Boris, or Boris Philip. And that ball popped up in shallow center field, caught by the center fielder for out number 1. And next batter is Moritz Kohler. And he takes that pitch in there, strike number 1. And a ground ball up the middle, sneaks in between the shortstop and the second baseman. Another hit from Moritz Kohler. Stuttgart looking to try to get some of the runs they gave up in the top or the bottom of the inning. So, spoiler alert to all you baseball fans, Bundesliga. Of course, Mainz beating Stuttgart 4-3 in the game, first game. That pitch to Joel Petzold, called strike 1. A surprise here. Hunstetten beats Heidenheim 5-4 in their first game. Game's going on. Hamburg, Doran 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike number 2. Haar leading Regensburg 5-1. Mainz Stuttgart knotted up at 1-1. And ball foul, out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner going, ball hit to the shortstop, throw down the first in time for out number 2. Moritz Kohler able to advance to second base. Next batter, Tim Pasbach. That pitch misses low and in, ball 1. And ball 2. That's ball 3. Taking all the way, 3-1 the count. And a walk puts runners at first and second with 2 outs. Brings up Felipe Homburg. Runners taken off to third. No throw. Big jump by Moritz Kohler. Ball number 1 to the player out here with probably the biggest strike zone, Felipe Homburg. That's ball number 2. Yeah, ball popped up in foul territory, right close enough for the third baseman to pick it up. No runs on no hits, or on 1 hit. No errors, 2 left on. Score going into the bottom of the third inning, 8-2 in favor of the Angels. And that ball popped up foul. Two balls, two strikes, two outs. Again, next Thursday on Reds TV if you're in Slovakia or in the Netherlands or in Minsk, Belarus, and you want to watch baseball, starting at 1 o'clock. That pitch in the dirt, full count. And that's ball number 4, a walk for Jan Fankovic. And next batter, Samuel Dieck. And that ball lined out past the diving attempt from the second baseman. So runners at first and second. We do have two outs. And the next batter, Jakob Horvath. Ball 1. And a base hit in the gap between short and third. And coach holds the runners on, so now we have bases loaded with two outs. Next batter is Samuel Chavala. That pitch a bit low. All you soccer fans interested, VfB Stuttgart leading against Bayern Munich 1-0. Here the score 8-2, bases loaded, two outs, bottom of the third inning. And that pitch over the head, ball number 2. There, ball 3. There's a fly ball in left field. A long run for the left fielder. Twists foul. And count now 3-1. And if you noticed, umpire Rob Haas tried to give base on balls with 3 balls. I will tell him about that later. 3-1 to count, bases loaded. There, ground ball. Barely foul. That would have been at least 2 more runs. That makes the count full. And that's ball number 4, a walk. Run number 9. Tobias Balach, the next batter. And that pitch, high, ball one. And that fly ball, fair in right field. Throw all the way, cut off by the pitcher. A 2-run double for Tobias. 11-2 the score. And again, for those of you wondering what's happening, Stuttgart winning in 9 innings, 3-2, qualified automatically for the finals. So Stuttgart will definitely not be using any of their top pitching. Unfortunate for the Future Stars or Netherlands United, but so is the game. Swing and a miss, strike number one. Micha Binovic. That ball popped up on the roof of the TVC stadium. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. And out by window shopping, a strikeout ends the inning. Another 3 runs for the Angels. 11-2 the score. Inside, ball 3, 3-1 to count. And that's outside for ball 4, a walk. Puts Oscar at first, brings up Niels Norgel. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And that pitch in there, strike number 1. Swing and a miss. Strike number 2. No balls, 2 strikes. That ball blown away. Catcher not able to handle his stolen base for Oscar Hunt. 2 runners in scoring position. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And out by window shopping ends the top of the 4th inning. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th, leading off for the Angels Taverna. Mikhail Suhan, followed by Damon Atkinson and Matej Chavala. 11-2 the score in favor of the Angels. And again, I apologize for the technical difficulties and the mess up in the lineup. I promise tomorrow for the finals, which looks like these 2 teams, I'll have everything back in order. Ball 2. Ball number 3. There's strike number one. Niels Norgel still on the mound for the Stuttgart Reds. That ball popped up first base line and drops in just over the fence. Strike number one, 3-1. And that's ball number four. A walk puts a runner at first base. Brings up Damon Atkinson. Ball one following this game will be Swiss against Minsk. I won't be on the air anymore, but the live stream will still be going. Ball number two. That ball hit in the air, left field. Caught by the left fielder, out number one of the inning. Next batter, Matai Trnava. And he hits a fly ball in center field. Over the center fielder's head, all the way to the fence. Runner from first all the way around to looking to score. No throw home, an RBI double for Mr. Chavala. 12-2 the score. And again, tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, the Future Stars against Netherlands United. Netherlands fight. And then at 12 o'clock, Stuttgart, most likely against the Angels Trnava for the championship. Winner, of course, qualifying for the Palomino World Series. That's a base hit in the corner. And trading places, Chavala scores. Jan Pankovic at second base, 13-2. Next batter, Samuel Dieck. And another change for the Stuttgart Reds. Anybody who's ever pitched gets to time on the mound. And Stuttgart already qualified, not going to waste any pitching in a game that is only cosmetic. A rough thing for the Stuttgart Reds to swallow after going undefeated. But so is baseball. New on the mound for the Stuttgart Reds, Alfonso Barbeso Melo. He'll be facing Samuel Deke. Runner at second base. 13-2 the score in favor of the Angels. And that ball popped up in foul territory. First baseman Philip Holmberg catches it over the shoulder. Out number 2. Oh, one pitch, one out for Alfonso. That pitch low and away, gets away from the catcher, but he picks it up in time. Keeps Fankovic at second. And that one's not going to keep Fankovic at second. Catcher having a problem finding the ball. Pitcher shows him where it's at. Runner now at third base. Jakob Horvath, the batter, has a 2-0 count. That ball hit high in the air. Right fielder calling it and catching it for out number 3. 2 more runs for Angels Taverna. Score now 13-2. We'll be right back with the top of the 5th inning. Moritz Kohler, followed by Alfonso Melo Barbosa until Pasbach, the batters for Stuttgart. Moritz take that pitch outside. That pitch high, ball 2. And a ground ball. Third baseman fields it and airmails the ball all the way to the wall. It comes right off the wall, but the first baseman not able to pick it up. Safe on an error is Moritz Kohler. Alfonso Barbosa, the next batter. Swing and a miss, strike number 1. In the softball, Germany looks like they win the tournament. Final record 5 wins, 1 loss. There's strike. And that's a base hit into right field. Moritz Kohler rounds third base and comes across to score. 13-3, the new score. And that's a pop-up in the infield, caught by the pitcher for the first out of the inning. And next batter, number 50, a change for the Stuttgart Reds. So I was just corrected. The standings in the softball was Germany before Piranhas Barun and Netherlands United, and in the finals, Czechoslovakia. Piranhas Barun wins the game, so wins the tournament. That pitch is up high. Ball 1. Ball 2. That ball foul into the net, 2-1 to count. And a pickoff, head first slide in, back to the base. Safe. There's strike. Two and two the count. That pitch low and away. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for out number 2. Next batter is Moritz Binke. And that pickoff blocked by the base runner. Oh, time called by first base umpire Marco Federico gives the base runner a chance to shake it off. Strike number 1. Ball 1, 1-1 to count. Swing and a miss. Strike number 2. That ball popped up in foul territory, too far away for the first baseman to be able to grab it. And out by window shopping, strikeout. What I believe ends the ball game. 10-run mercy rule. Final score: 13 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors for the Angels, 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error for the Reds. In any case, Stuttgart Reds qualified before this game for the finals. The Angels, Trnava, with that win, qualify for the game. So tomorrow's finals at 12 o'clock will be these two teams again. We have one more game today. The Minsk, Belarus team playing against the Swiss team. And tomorrow morning, 2 Netherlands team, the Future Stars, against Netherlands United, playing for 3rd place and the finals again at 12 o'clock. Will be Stuttgart Reds versus Angels Trnava. I'll be back for the finals. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast, even with the technical difficulties, and wish you a nice day. The next games will be broadcast, so don't fret. My name is Ken, the Voice Hudson, on behalf of the CEO of Reds TV, the Master of Disaster. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned in.